Deuteronomy 18, verse 22. When God's servants speak forth, the wise listen. On the 28th of May, 2022, the man of God gave a prophetic word concerning the nation, China. He said that he saw that the flag of China flag up. This means a short celebration coming. So this is his words and his confirmation.
So, just all over the world, whatever man does in the secret and in the public, God seeth it all. So, the Spirit of God showed me the nation. I saw this nation flag, full of red, and there is a lot of star, and the big star there. I was like, what nation is this? So I came to understand that the nation is China. So the flag was, when in a battlefield, when somebody win something, like maybe during those days when they have issue, battle, when this nation win, their flag will be flagged up. Take note, please. Try to understand what I'm trying to say. When a nation win, when this country or the other, their flag will be flagged up. So what does this mean? It means that there is a short celebration that is coming to China very, very soon. Just a celebration. It's a recognized celebration among them. The Lord revealed to me is coming to China very, very soon. Short celebration is coming. So why am I making this available? That is to tell you that the Lord seeth everything. Even you that is watching me right now, God sees your heart. He knows your heart. He knows your heart.
Shanghai, China's commercial capital and most popular city, is taking its biggest step out of lockdown today. It's emerging and tasting freedom after a very expensive 65 days in limbo.
The zero COVID policy has cost its economy billions of dollars. Now it's up to the millions of residents to put the city back on track. Celebrations at the midnight countdown as the bubbly broke out on the Bund. Shanghai residents could not wait to leave the lockdown behind.
很开心，一路上都很开心，开心死了，很愉悦，非常愉悦。
有点社恐，就感觉很久没有看到街上有人，有除小区之外的人，有 freedom， 就是很兴奋，但是有一点闷，因为要见到这么多人，觉得有点怕自己有点不习惯。
CNA's Lo Min is in Shanghai and she joins us now live. Min, this is a story you not only covered but got to experience firsthand. You were also among the residents confined to your homes. So what has day one of the lockdown relaxation been like?
It is unbelievable to be standing out here filing a live report for the first time in over 60 days. I'm reunited with my camera crew, and this morning I managed to step out of my housing compound just across the street over there without anyone stopping me and without the need for this movement permit. This was something we needed just up till yesterday to leave our housing compound for just 2 hours, and even then we could only walk within the boundary of our sub-district, which is just an area of a few streets around our housing compound. But now we are free to walk anywhere in the city that is a low-risk zone. And last night at midnight, I could hear cheers erupting. People clearly out celebrating on the streets. And one resident told me he felt as if it is New Year's Eve. And I want to show you this barrier you see over here. It used to line the entire street, blocking access to all the shops. But now they've been pulled apart and just put right here on the side, torn down now. It's truly been a hard-won battle over 2 months against the Omicron variant. Just yesterday, when I was walking around with a movement permit, I met workers in some of these shops, living in them, telling me they haven't had a shower in over a month as they're working in a closed loop, bringing us essential food and services. And remembering those people who lost their lives or lost their loved ones because there wasn't enough ambulances to get them to hospital. And those people who walked 7 to 10 hours to get to where they need to go because there wasn't public transport. all of that is now in the rear view mirror. And now, finally, public transport is fully resumed. All we need is a 72-hour COVID-19 swab test. And to make it easier, the government has set up these testing booths within 15 minutes walk of anywhere in the city, and they're subsidizing it fully for the month of June. And for the first time today, those people living in these shops, they're able to go home finally.
You can only imagine the huge relief there, Min Min. But Shanghai officials aim to get the city back to normal by the end of this month. How realistic is that?
Well, let me show you actually. This supermarket just round the corner, they have started operating, but they're only allowing 25 patrons at any one time, so you can already see a short queue forming. But aside from that, if you walk along the streets, there are not many shops that are open. Many of them are still closed. I spoke to some business owners who told me that it's unrealistic to expect them to operate as business as usual on day one of the reopening. Remember, many of them had little advance notice of the lockdown, especially for restaurants. They didn't have time to dispose of food properly. Remember, at the time, they thought it was only for 4 days, not 2 months. So now they're going back to shops that are infested sometimes with mice and maggots. They have to take time to do a deep, thorough cleaning, disinfection, put in place all those COVID-19 measures, prevention measures. So it would take some time, and some businesses may not ever reopen again, especially small and medium businesses in the services sector. They rely heavily on consumer spending and tend to be tight on cash flow. So 2 months of halt in business is enough to shut them down for good. And economists say it will take a few months at least for Shanghai's economy to recover. And experts say to expect Shanghai to go back to business as usual, the earliest we might see that is in July.
A lot of work to be done, and it looks like this reopening will take time. Min Min, thank you so much for sharing that report with us. Lo Min Min in Shanghai.